Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille and today is 15th of January 2020 and this is live number 19 if I remember correctly. So, today I want to talk about a very interesting thing. I want to talk about why we are simple and why it is good. And there are three major areas in which kind of we show our simplicity. First of all, in the way we think. It's like when you look at how we act in a way, how we act based on our thinking, we are very simple. It's if you look most of the huge majority of time, everything is for fun. We don't treat anything for seriously. It's like everything it's like we don't care. If you look on our way of thinking, it's like we are able to think about just one thing, and many times is again nothing serious really. And this is something that kind of kind of is completely different in how ladies think, because they are seeing many layers and trying to see double meanings. In our case, it's like if we say A, it's A. If we say B, it's B. And it's fun. I think I told you already. I have this talk with one of my friends. She was not having issues with understanding guys, even though she said that she was. She was having a hard time believing that it's true, that it's possible that we are so simple in the way we think. That whatever we say, it just is. It doesn't happen in their world. And a perfect example of that is that we are so simple in the way we think that we are not even able to mimic the other behavior. How many of guys do you know that are able to lie so deeply that you're having issues figuring out if they are lying or not? That's why many times when you try to lie or hide some truth from your lady, from your wife or your girlfriend, it's so obvious that she'll immediately say, just bitch please. That's what happens, just simple as it is. And you may say, but we are players when we're flirting. No, we're not. Have you ever seen how we flirt? It's like so obvious that that's why it's so funny. So that's why you've got to understand we are very simple in the way we think. Second is we're very simple in the way we act. If you look at guys, we're having issues with doing even two things at the same time. And it just, we are just like, we are not able or capable of doing anything else than this one thing that we're supposed to do. That's why many times when we're watching TV or something, she's coming and asking her question, you just have to just stop. What you were saying? This is exactly what happens. We're having issues with being able to think or listen and then do something else at the same time. And one of the interesting examples of that, something that I think is very misunderstood, is how we handle sickness. Because many women say that you're so weak, no, he's having running nose and it's like the end of the world. But have you ever thought about looking at it from this perspective, that it's about being able to do one thing at a time? Because try to watch TV or write something when you have like a kid being and just poking you all the time. It's not going to happen because it'll irritate you. The same thing happens with illness. It's not about us not being able to handle sickness that hurts so much or something. We're not able to handle that something steals our attention. Because, try to watch TV and then you've got to clean your nose. Try to watch TV and then you've got to clear your nose again. And it drives us nuts. That's why many of us are getting so irritated that if we are ill, we just choose to go to bed and sleep it off. Not because we're not able to handle illness, but because we're not able to handle stealing our attention. And number three, we are very simple to kind of satisfy. Ask yourself very important question, and all of this is just for fun. as we always do as guys. But this can change your way how you think about yourself as a guy, because that changed mine, so that's why I'm sharing with you. Try to think what is exactly, and try to list it, what is exactly would you really, 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 really need from a girl. Do you really need her to wash your clothes? It's great that she does, but how long, how much time it will take to learn how to wash your clothes? My wife a few years ago went to for 3 months. She went to Canada now, where we're here today, but we were in Poland at the time, and, and for 3 months she was doing extended English courses and so on. Doesn't matter. But I stayed home for 3 months and I had to learn how to wash clothes. You know how long it took me to learn how to do this? 2 minutes. She just told me color and whites, two different things. Then there are two programs. You just use this one or that one, and you put washing things in here and in here. That's it. It took me 2 minutes to figure it out, and I had no issues with that whatsoever to doing that. Okay, so cooking. Do you really need your wife to cook for you? I rather I know few guys which are kind of obsessed with cooking, and I will just order pizza, or if I really want something, I'm just gonna make it. Doesn't matter, I can do it. So if I when I thought about it, what do I really, really, really need from my girl? Is two things. One, I want to be loved. I want, when I come home or when I'm here, I want to feel that she likes me. And second, I want to see expression of that in physical intimacy, meaning sex. There are two things which are so connected that when you summarize it all and you see how much time you spend on so many other things, you will see that we are so simple, that we are this much maintenance required, or I don't know how to say it. We are so low on maintenance that we just need this one simple thing: love and intimacy. Rest, we don't give a crap. We can handle that. And that's why it drives me nuts when so many times I see, and I heard that in my marriage as well. I'm not your mother, I'm not your cook, I'm not your cleaning lady. I don't need you to do this. If you want to satisfy me, concentrate on this one simple thing: love me and express it physically. So you see, these are three things that we are so simple, that kind of proves that our interface is so simple. We are very simple in how we think, we're very simple in how we act, and we're very simple in the way you satisfy our needs. But then you might say, all right, so you're simple, and how that's good? Why do you say that it's important? Now try to see how do we act, and how it all fits in situation everything goes wrong. Conflict arises, or something goes south so much that your whole life crumbles. Do you really think it's going to be easier for you to perceive, to go through all of this, if you're very, very deep in how you think, when you see so much layers, when you go into this what if world, which ladies go so often so deep? That's why there have been so much time with so much problems with dealing with situations of stress, and because it's easier for us, because we think very simple, as it doesn't work, how can I solve it? Many times it just works, just because we're so simple in the way we think. How do we act? If you are able to think about so many things and do so many things at the same time, do you really think that's going to help when something goes wrong? No, you need to be able to think about one thing and get a laser focus on it. And we are perfect in this. And three, do you really think it's easy to solve the problem if you've got like high standard? You so many things had to fit. If you're simple in satisfying your needs, you'll think, you'll be able to think in like a very narrow way. You'll be able to act very narrow way, and then your level of satisfaction will have to be so low to go to the next step, and just find a solution to the problem. That's why I'm not saying it in negative. I don't want to put ladies in negative light, but I want you to put yourself in a positive one. Because if you look at this from this point of view, it seems like we were created to help them when everything goes wrong. You're a perfect person to help her get this whole thing under control. And that's why if you prove that you're a guy and you're able to manage this, your simple way of thinking, simple way of acting, and simple way, simplicity in how you can be satisfied, this is something that will help them see so much value in you, because any problem that will be, she'll come to you and you'll just solve it. See? So that's why I want you to see that our simplicity is such huge potential and huge strength when everything goes wrong. So look at yourself this way, because this is the only way that you'll be able to provide this this advantage to your relationship and to your lady. Think about it, and see you tomorrow.